So, welcome back to Makeup Therapy. As promised, I said that on my last video for this series that I would be working on my nails. So, what I did was I did a variation of the Caviar nails um, by Cartier. So I did purchase the set. The set is $25 at Sephora, but I wanted to do something different, and I thought these nails were super cute. I got a lot of compliments on them, and they really only last about a day or two because they're more like for special occasions. So nothing to do if you like for your everyday work nails. So to start off, I always put on a base. Although the directions don't say put on a base, I do. And I used two nail polish colors. I used OPI. This is from the Spider-Man collection. My boyfriend has scales. And then I used the black nail polish that came in the kit. It is called Ghetto Fabulous. So that's what I used. So let me show you. So my technique for polishing my nails is pretty simple. It's normally I do like a 3-stroke approach, and you want to make sure that you have a thin layer. So I just go 3, 3, 3. That's it. So for my birthday, I only did my pinky and my thumb in white, and then I did my other nails in black. So you just want one thin coat of that. And then I went back over them with a second coat because I wanted it to be a little darker and more intense. The instructions in the Cartier in the set, it does not say to do that. And then I normally clean it up a little bit when I make a little mistake, go over. It doesn't say to do that. It really just says to do one nail at a time and then go to the next nail. So, to me, nails, just like hair and your makeup, they're an accessory. They can add a little punch, a little style to your outfit. Okay, so that's the kind of the base of what I've done here. And then I'm going to go back over them one more time with the nail polish color before I get into beading them. So again, as I told you, these beads, they only last about a day or two. They're special occasion nail art. I thought it would have lasted a little longer, but I took my nails off. I took it off because I couldn't take my contacts out of my eyes for the beads. That was kind of a challenge for me. So I was just like, oh well, I'll just take it off because I can't function in my normal life with my eyes that way. I think that was the only hindrance. I'll probably do this again just because I thought it was so like fun and different and unique. Okay, so I'm done with my nail polish. So you want to let it dry for a little while. Normally I would go and I would paint my other hand, but for the purposes of this tutorial, I'm not going to do that. So you want your nails to dry, and then you want to put on a top coat. The top coat is what helps the beads stick. And you want to do them one at a time. So I'm using Sephora top coat. You don't want to use one of those rapid dry top coats because it'll dry too quickly and the beads won't have time to stick. So while they're drying, I'll just show you my little kit. So these are the beads that came with the Cartier set. There's a mix of black and blue pearls. And then in the set, there's a funnel, so you don't misuse or waste any of the beads. And then there's this plastic vial that you use to catch your beads so that you're not wasting any. So this Cartier set came in 3 colors in Sephora: white, black, and like a birthday cake confetti color. So I didn't have any of those colors on. I had on like that necklace you saw was black and copper. So I went to Michael's and I bought some micro beads. And I mixed my beads up in a little baggie. And this at Michael's was about $6 for both boxes of beads. And so you'll see my effect, what I ended up with. All right, so then you go back. I've let them sit and dry for a little while. And then you put your top coat on. You're going to pour your beads over your nail. So put the top coat on and then you pour. Once you pour them on, then you want to press them in, make sure they're good and on there. Then I did every other nail. So top coat, beads, press it in. Go to the next one that I'm going to do. Paint my nail. Pour the beads. And then press it in. It's sometimes, when you're doing your own, it's kind of hard to get into those little corners. But that's what I did. So far, this is what it looks like. Okay. So now I'm going to pour these black beads back into the case because I don't want to mix them with my my gold and copper beads. So this is how you use the tool that comes with the set. So simple. Pour it out. Voila! So now I'm going to use the gold and copper beads. And I use that on my wedding finger and my index finger. Ooh, don't want to drop it, because then you'll have little beads everywhere, and that is just really not very much fun to clean up. So same process, and then you pat, 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 and then I did it again on my index finger. Take it, pour the beads. One thing that I will say is that be careful, because these beads come off during the day. Like, I kept noticing my beads falling off throughout the day. So just be leery that that will happen. Okay, so if you can see, this is the final product. Then you have to let your nails sit for about 10 to 15 minutes. An additional tip to make them last a little longer is to put some top coat around the edges to seal your edge. Even when you're doing your regular nails in a regular nail color, you should always like seal your ends, seal your edges, and make sure nail color lasts a little longer. You can also, don't paint over the beads, but drop top coat over it, and that'll also help to seal. So just do little drops of the top coat. And again, let it sit for 10-15 minutes. Nails are all done. I hope you like it. I hope this has inspired you to be a little bit creative in your nail techniques. And I'll do a little bit more nail art. But this is my Caviar inspired design. Thank you. Love you all. Mwah!